There's no such thing as a standard agent. So how do you know if you have a good one? Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Shayna Queen, and I'm a realtor servicing the state of Maryland, DC, and Virginia. I would be so honored if you would subscribe to my channel for all of your real estate and real estate investing questions, as well as information on local dining and local businesses. If you do enjoy the content of this video, please let me know by hitting the like button. And if you have any questions or any topics you would like for me to cover, please let me know in the comment section. According to the National Association of Realtors, 82% of sellers only meet with one realtor or real estate agent before choosing the right agent. And 73% of buyers only speak to or interview one agent through their buying process. So there's not much of an interviewing and comparing agents as we would like to see. So I'm going to give you a few things you should avoid and some things you should look for in your agent. The first thing you want to avoid is a pushy agent. So of course you want to move through the process quickly, but you want to make sure you have an agent that focuses on your experience as the buyer or the seller, and make sure they're not trying to rush to the closing table. And this is because you want to make sure as the buyer, you're not making costly mistakes, but also as a seller, you want to make sure that you're not leaving any money on the table and you're getting the most out of the sale of your home. Another thing you want to avoid is an agent that misses appointments. Now, of course, life happens, and so sometimes there's a reasonable explanation for why an agent would miss an appointment. But on a general scheme, you want an agent that is reliable and that is adhering to scheduled appointments. And this is because real estate tends to move somewhat quickly, and you don't want to have costly mistakes due to missed appointments or scheduling. You also don't want to miss deadlines. So you want to make sure that your agent is reliable, and missing appointments can show a sign of unreliability. Something else you want to avoid in an agent is an agent that doesn't listen and an agent that doesn't communicate. Now that seems obviously, you want someone that listens to you, you want someone that's able to communicate, but you want an agent that, whether the news is good or bad, is able to communicate with you effectively. But you also want them to listen to you so that they are understanding what you need and what you want from a transaction, and is able to provide that for you. And if they are not able to provide that for you, or if it's something that's unrealistic in the current market, that they are honest and able to communicate that to you as well. Now, this is something that is optional, but I would avoid using a part-time realtor or real estate agent. Now, this is because part-time agents have their focus on real estate, but also in somewhere else, or their main job. Now, trying to schedule things with part-time agents can often take a little bit more time, and sometimes in real estate, you don't have time. In Maryland, DC, and Virginia, where the market is in favor of sellers. So when buyers see a home that they like, it's really important that they see it immediately. And if you have an agent that is not available to you at the time, you could actually miss out on the opportunity to even have that home as a consideration. Now, what should you look for in an agent? Something you should look for in an agent is that the agent represents your best interest. Now, that seems like a no-brainer, and of course it really is. You do want an agent that has your best interest at heart, but as I said, you want someone that focuses on your experience and making your experience smooth and as stress-free as possible. They want their buyers to not have buyer's remorse and be very happy with their purchase, but they also want their sellers to feel like they got the most out of the sale of their home. You also want to find an agent that you'll be working directly with. So they may have assistants or other people that help manage the transaction, but you want an agent that is hands-on in the full process of your home and that always knows the moving parts and what's going on in your particular transaction. You can feel a lot more confident about the decisions you're making and the way they're guiding you through the transaction. The next thing you want to look for in an agent is an agent with a plan. And this is the most important thing because you want your agent to know the process and what comes next and how to prepare you for the full process so you're able to set your expectations. So if you are selling a home, you do want your agent to be able to tell you what their marketing plan is and what things they offer that is different from what another agent will offer, and know the steps that it takes to get it sold for the most money and quickly. If you are a buyer, you do want your agent to know what to look for in a home, what steps they should do, have vendors lined up that they can refer you that you're able to use in the transaction, whether it be inspectors or things that they know about the neighborhood and how you can get your offer accepted. So always have an agent with a plan, or at least know what the next step in your process is. I hope this helps you choose the perfect agent for you. And of course, if you are in the Maryland, DC, or Virginia area, you can feel free to reach out to me if you are ready to sell or thinking about selling, or if you are ready to purchase a home. I would be more than happy to help. But until next time, bye.